My name's Peter Zambas, and I'm a painter. I see art, and specifically painting, as a chance for someone to kind of look at the world and show someone how I see it or what I see. In painting, you kind of capture something, capture the gesture, the light, the space, but also you're documenting your energy as you're doing it and the strokes on there and that kind of thing. And that's what I love about oil painting, because it really shows all that. And the transparencies of oil painting allows a vibrancy and a richness that I see and I like to share. So some kind of thing you're trying to show that the way you see the world, showing it to someone else, but also showing a piece of yourself, an intimacy that reflects that. My process is I try to capture the light and space and the gesture of something that I'm seeing, and sometimes it's in one sitting, it's an alla prima, and you get it. And those are fun because that's that one mood, that energy, my reaction that day, who I was that day, is documented. And you see it in, yes, the composition you work by feel, but it's more intellectual. But the documentation of the energy of my hour and a half that I was working on that is there, and people feel it. And I love expressing that too. Place has always been most important to me, and that kind of those visual vignettes that you get. I like including the highways that I've spent so much time in my life in, and the structures and the cities and people. But then there's also the smell and that sense of space that you feel. It's not just angles and flat panels. What's beautiful about oil painting is while it's two-dimensional, you're representing three dimensions, but there's also a fourth dimension, because as you move around, there's optical things that happen with oil paints that don't happen with other paints that add kind of that fourth dimension where light changes as you move around. To me, it's just such a rich documentation, or a rich result of what I'm trying to show. The last 9 years I've been painting from life. I think I'm definitely going to be painting more figurative and people. I think that's really where even though that's not what you see a lot of the work on, that's really where a lot of my passion lies, and the storytelling will come from that. One of the fun things to do is go into a dynamic environment and try to capture something. Sense of space, sense of light and gesture, and when it's not always cooperating, and just kind of the Zen thing of waiting, and the times come and you can do it. And I do that, I've learned to do that through going to my friend's class and painting the students' paintings. So a lot of those things, those paintings you're seeing, it's students there. It's just the process of moving my hand over the canvas and seeing, looking. Even if it doesn't happen here, I'm still learning by what I've learned by trying to see something. So when you can go in and capture something quickly like that, it's just a great joy. Really, painting for me is capturing something and sharing it with people. Capturing the light, the space, or the stroke of my hand, and showing it to people and seeing how they like it.